Match of the International Darts Open for 2016 here in Riesa, the second semi-final, and it sees Benito van der Pas taking on K.Huybrechts once again in the semi-final, just as they did last year as well, for the right to meet Mensur Suljovic in what would be a very cosmopolitan lineup in the final for what has been a brilliant tournament over the last 3 days or so. Suljovic, no problems for him in his semi-final, 6-1 against James Wilson. This, on the face of it, should be closer, but then again, you just wonder how much, Paul Nicholson, that semi-final, quarter-final performance of Van der Pas against Simon Whitlock has taken out of him. Yeah,
I've been speaking to a few of the guys backstage, and they mentioned that it took a lot out of Van der Pas. So I think for that reason, and the fact that K.Huybrechts has played a lot less legs today and been under less stress, puts him, I think, as the favourite.
Yeah, he's had a lot less time under the lights, shall we say. Van der Pas 6-2 and 6-5 today.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First leg, it's Kim to throw first. Game on.
Huybrechts 6-2 against Robbie Green and 6-1 against Dragutin Horvat. So that may well be a factor. And so might be the fact that Huybrechts is throwing first as well.
60.
Just in case it does go the distance.
It could well do. Two guys on stage who know a lot about each other, have played each other quite a bit, I'm sure, not just in the PDC, but all over European darts.
45.
And we've now said goodbye to all the qualifiers. We are down to 3 seeds. 3 of the big names that are here in Riesa.
139.
So it shouldn't really be a shock that one of these guys is going to win the tournament.
Yeah. Well, they have met many times before. They know each other
100.
very well indeed. I mentioned the semi-final here last year, which Van der Pas won 6-3 before losing to Michael Smith in the final itself. They also met in the last 16 in Gibraltar earlier this year. Huybrechts winning that one
41.
by 6 legs to 2. And there was another European Tour meeting a couple of years ago in Austria, which Van der Pas won 6-3.
96.
Well, if that counts for anything.
I'm sure it does. Everything counts towards how you feel against a player. And Huybrechts at the moment,
140.
it just seems to me like he's in a really good zone. He's only just started wearing these earplugs over the course of the last couple of months, and I think it's added something to his game. It allows him to keep his concentration a little bit more. Doesn't get as distracted in this leg. Well, there's the one. If you're looking to square it up, yeah.
81.
Yeah, right to the script.
120.
Well, the script here is very simple. 60.
Oh, he's got it.
20. Double 20.
Game show on the first leg. Benito van der Pas.
We should just keep talking and tell them what
Second
to
leg
do,
is Benito to
because these
throw
guys
first.
are good enough to do
Game
what we
on.
tell them to do, and that is very important. Starts with a break, Van der Pas. Big Ben obviously likes it here in Riesa.
Certainly does. 120 check out on the Shanghai for 20s for the break of throw. He leads 1-0.
134.
There's an argument as well that you feel perhaps that Van der Pas will run out of luck sooner or later. 6-5 a winner against Kyle Anderson, having trailed 5-3 and having survived
57.
2 match starts from the Australian in his second round match, and then trailing 5-4 against Simon Whitlock in the quarterfinals. Whitlock also missed a dart at tops for a 6-4 win. And even then, both players missed match darts in the decider as well before Van der Pas checked out with a double 5 with his very last throw. Only had 1 dart in hand when he went for it.
137.
And he only averaged 90.57 in that quarterfinal, but he somehow got through. Will his luck run out here, or will it be a case of Van der Pas making the most of his good fortune? He certainly is doing that right now.
Well, what he wants to do is make history repeat itself. I think what he's got to do is draw on what he did last year. There will be a lot of similarities between
58.
this game and last year's.
160.
So if he can keep doing what he's doing right now, then he won't be far away. K.Huybrechts hasn't really hit top gear yet.
140.
But we know that K.Huybrechts can grind. If he gets a couple of legs behind, he won't panic.
No.
He'll just think, okay, baby steps. Let's get a leg
60.
on the board and build from there.
He requires 20.
20 it is. Double 10. 2-0. 2 5s. It was kind to him in the quarterfinals.
Certainly was.
He's not going to go for it. He's going to go 2-4-4.
12.
Well, the reason for that is that Kim is on 189. It's probably a very wise thing to do, because if he splits fives and he's got 5 left,
126.
starts fiddling around with it, he could lose the leg. And this way, he's coming straight for the double. Squint to the eyes and down for double 2, which he's hit previously in the day.
Awkwardly as well.
6 score.
And he's not there. And Huybrechts, well, credit to him. That previous visit has really set up this opportunity. Credit to him indeed. Double 12, double 6 to break back.
57.
Not to be.
It was a big opportunity.
2.
That would have been a steal in baseball terms. But here, Big Ben, number 1. Still double 1.
Oh, he's busted
No
it.
score.
He has
Kim
busted it.
Huybrechts,
That's
6.
the danger. That's the very obvious danger when you're in the madhouse. K.Huybrechts,
Game shot on the
double
second
3,
leg. Kim
level
Huybrechts.
things up.
Cleaning up with
Third
the
leg is Kim
Ashdown
to throw
double.
first.
You
Game
said,
on.
Paul, that Huybrechts won't be panicking. He was also perhaps in a very difficult situation when he was playing his second round match against Joe Cullen. He was 5-4 down then. He didn't panic then either. He just kept on
96.
slugging away. Came up with an 11 dart leg for 5-all as well. That took real guts.
Yeah, I think arguably that is the best leg of the weekend because of
180.
the circumstances. 180, 180s called in by Calculator. And this could be 181. And it is.
180.
Well, it seems like the guys are warming up a bit now after a couple of sketchy legs. Yeah, that 11 darter, so key to get him back in the match against Joe
93.
Cullen. And he took his chance on the last leg, and we had some smiles and some gurns and some stares in that game. That was real drama. Really enjoyed that.
140.
Well, Huybrechts looks to have found his feet here now. He's down to a finish of 85 on his throw, having broken back successfully in the second leg of this match, the semi-final.
134. Kim Huybrechts 85.
Oh, tops for the lead. It's open for business.
Game shot.
It's in there. The first
Kim Huybrechts.
real show of aggression.
Fourth leg is Benito
From
to
the
throw
Hurricane.
first. Game on.
And you have to say as well, I was saying this last year at this very time. September, October, November. Kim Huybrechts
100.
owns that time of year. That's when he plays his best darts. I don't know why. Whatever he does in August, it always seems to work. Because over the next 3 or 4 weeks,
57.
mark my words, Kim Huybrechts is going to contend every single week.
Yep. And of course, it was in October that he won the European Grand Prix in Sindelfingen last year at the
120.
expense of Peter Wright. Points on the floor there for Benito van der Pas as well.
And when did he win the Dutch Masters?
That must have been then September.
It was in October.
Oh, was it in October?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
87.
something funny about October for Huybrechts. Automatically, he should go into Hildesheim as the favourite because he plays exceptionally well every October.
60.
I had trouble getting the dart out of the board there, Benito. Must have thrown it really hard. Now, this leg is all
96.
Benito's at the minute. He's got the walk and he's got the lead. So he needs to keep it. That's the perfect way to do so. He's getting a few wobbles with his darts, but
140.
they're going in enough. He does get the odd bounce out because they're going so steep. And that's one of the reasons why, because he's so tall.
59. Benito require 81.
81.
Can't afford to pass this opportunity up. 62 remaining. Just taking a moment here. You can see the sweat is just beginning to form on his forehead there.
49.
Okay.
I can't see
170 in the gap here.
Yeah, I can't see it. I can't see him messing around with this one.
104. Benito require 32.
Well, Huybrechts is there just in case Van der
Game
Pas
shot on the
slips up,
fourth
but he
leg.
doesn't.
Benito van der Pas. Fifth leg is Kim to throw first. Game on.
Much more evenly contested semi-final than the first, you have to say. 3 very one-sided quarterfinals as well.
81.
Van der Pas coming through the more tense affair against Whitlock 6-5.
We've got to give credit to James Wilson for his weekend. Over the course of the last few weeks, his career has really started.
45.
2 semi-finals on the Pro Tour, now a semi-final on the European Tour, and he will be looking over the next few months to crescendo his season at the right time.
180.
Well,
this could well boil down to that bullseye that we talked about, because at the moment it's on throw. Kim
96.
bossing his leg. Could we have another 6-5 whopper?
wouldn't be surprised in the slightest.
105.
Well, I know one guy who wants a 6-5 here, and that's Mincer Suljevic.
Yeah.
He wants these guys to drain themselves of that energy so that he has an easier job in the final.
4th 180 of the match. Two apiece.
135.
2 legs apiece. But Huybrechts on 135.
78 left, Kim. Treble 18. Double 12 for a very nifty finish.
111.
Oh, that was good maths. Didn't go the bull route because Van der Pas not on a finish. Good gameplay from the Belgian.
Oh dear. Well,
40. K.Huybrechts
that's
24.
happened 3 times now for Van der Pas in this match. Double 12 then for Kim. Double 6. Danger lurks here. Ooh, that
12
was a
score.
long way wide.
K.Huybrechts 140.
Well, that might have been his worst visit of the weekend so far. He can scrub that one. He will get another poke unless Big Ben, well, that flew out of his hand. Maybe he's going
100.
tops.
K.Huybrechts 12.
He's a bit bemused by it as well. 2 6s. Huybrechts. Hit double 3 already. Now it's awkward. Likes to go to the right instead of the left.
6 score.
Oh dear.
Turning into a bit of a mess already.
40.
Yeah, we could be on course for our 3rd break of throw here, and it could well be a very significant one indeed. Van der Pas looking at tops, inching closer, not close enough.
No score.
Big chance missed from
K.Huybrechts
the man from the
6.
Netherlands. K.Huybrechts now back for double 3 with a very aggressive look on his face, as if to say, come on, get rid of this now.
Game
And
shot on the
it's
5th
gone.
leg. K.Huybrechts.
Yeah, and you can see what it means. The
6
release
legs,
there
please,
is
had to throw
absolutely
first. Game
tangible.
on.
Really is.
He's having a word with himself in the back as well.
Yeah, 20 dart hole. He won't mind about that. He's over the line. 3-2 the score. Ooh, that's wobbling.
100.
It's going to stay there.
What's interesting is that in the European Tour over the course of the last 2 or 3 years, in the Michael van Gerwen era, he has had a lot of
96.
big averages in finals. I cast my mind back to the Dutch Masters when he played Mervyn King in a sick game. It was absolutely incredible. But there have been other European finals where the
140.
averages have started to slip, because in arenas like this, your energy is sapped. You're playing on pure instinct. The next day, you will wake up, whether you win or lose,
180.
absolutely shattered. So now, it's not about averages. It's all about just hitting the doubles when you eventually get there.
140.
Well, Huybrechts here, posting another 180 in this 6th leg of this semi-final, backing it up with a 140. Sniffing an opportunity here for a break, unless Van der Pas can take out this 1-2-1. And he might well do.
He could if he hits a bullseye.
96.
Well, he's given it a really good effort.
K.Huybrechts 85.
It's 85 now. It's very doable. It's extremely doable now for Huybrechts. Double 10. It's
Game shot on
there.
the 6th leg.
4-2. A whirlwind shot
7th leg is Kim to throw first.
from the Hurricane, and he's got
Game
that
on.
break that he needed.
Well,
Ramping
well,
up that
well.
aggression, and if he's going to win that match and take that aggression into Suljevic in the final, we're in for a treat.
Well, he was in grave danger of going 3-2 down not so long ago.
140.
But what a turnaround here now. Secured that 5th leg. Has now the break. And if he can back it up here, it will look a long, long way back for Benito van der Pas.
93.
But K.Huybrechts can sense blood here.
A lot of people have asked me about the
97.
chemistry behind the anger of certain players, and actually K.Huybrechts is probably the poster boy for that. But I'm a big believer in the fact that
98.
all great stage players are good adrenaline players. They're able to maintain good levels of adrenaline and use it to their advantage. Obviously, Huybrechts plays his best like that when the adrenaline is flowing all the time. Having said that, I'd put Benito van der Pas on the other side of the scale. Lot calmer.
140.
Almost the same result.
You require 84.
4 180s now for Huybrechts. And again, he won't be too bothered about the 180 count here. K.Huybrechts
52.
closing in
Benito
on a
require
5-2 lead unless Van der
170.
Pas can take out the biggest checkout of the lot.
Well, Huybrechts has banked on the fact that he's not going to hit it. Well, he's got one part of the equation,
but not the second. So Huybrechts will return for
98.
double 16 for a
Give me
5-2 lead
32.
and 1 foot in the final of the
Game shot, the
International
seventh
Darts
leg.
Open
K.Huybrechts.
in Riesa for
His leg is
2016.
Benito to throw first. Game on.
2 killer legs in a row from K.Huybrechts have put him right in front. And Van der Pas is at the point of no return.
Well, he needs to win 4 on the spin here.
Pretty hard to do against someone who's playing this well. Looks like Huybrechts wants to get rid of it sharpish.
180.
Well, it's another one. That's 5 for the tournament. Sorry, for the semi-final for Huybrechts.
100.
Oh, he does hit a lot of 180s.
Yeah, he's added his fair share elsewhere this weekend as well.
Can't help but think that if he had longer points, and if he could
97.
throw with longer points, he'd probably get even more. But he did try longer points earlier in the season. It didn't work out for him. He went back to the shorter ones, and he's played a hell of a lot better. I remember the way he played in Dusseldorf.
131.
He played absolutely sensationally.
Yeah, he likes it in Dusseldorf as well.
We all do. We're going to miss it. Not on the calendar next year.
Not one of the 11 venues for next year.
140.
11 dates in your
Benito
diary for the
require
European Tour.
170.
Some new names, some new venues to look forward to as well, but Dusseldorf will not be one of them. Van der Pas here. Again, unable to find the 170.
34.
And he's not really done a great deal there either. And Huybrechts here, 84 points away. Make that 64 points away. Make that a bullseye away.
59.
Not quite. But Van der Pas, his tournament is hanging by a thread. And he needs 3 darts of magic here. Well, that's one way to go. I love Dutch counting. It's so unpredictable.
96.
But that
you require
is
25.
pretty much textbook to leave. This is textbook. This is double 8s. This is 4s for the final. It is 4s. It is the final. And it's going to be K.Huybrechts against Mensur Suljovic in the International Darts Open Final 2016. Big Ben's had a great tournament. He's had some luck. He's ridden his luck, but his luck has finally run out, Robin Larkin.
It has indeed. K.Huybrechts on course for a 3rd European Tour success, but Mensur Suljovic might have something to say about that, and he will be hoping he can put his name, a new name, on the European Tour Roll of Honour. We'll find out which way it goes in due course. For the time being, K.Huybrechts can look forward to a final showdown, and Big Ben, Benito van der Pas, can reflect on a semi-final defeat here.
K.Huybrechts gelingt also die Revanche aus dem vergangenen Jahr. Er steht im Finale der Happy Bad International Darts Open 2016 und wird es dort zu tun bekommen mit Mensur Suljovic. Applaus für K.Huybrechts, Applaus aber auch für den Vorjahresfinalisten Big Ben, Benito van der Pas. Und noch einmal, jetzt also nach diesem zweiten Halbfinale, gibt es kein Interview, weil einfach K.Huybrechts jetzt sich auch noch ein bisschen Zeit nehmen soll, um sich auf das Finale zu konzentrieren. Er hat ja schon 2 European Tour Titel gewinnen können, steht bei 4 Pro Tour Siegen. Wir wissen, bei Mensur ist das alles gleich eine große Premiere. Ein wichtiger Tag in seiner Laufbahn. Die Pause wird jetzt rund 10-15 Minuten betragen und dann gibt es das letzte Spiel dieses Events. Das 47. übrigens. Bis gleich.